black.
Do that on anything.
Cause not right. So don't put because you trying to just make it seem like, hey, this is what it is. Now it's my.
You kind of just let that shit go to a certain extent.
Like,
Right. She should have just wrote Charlie if she wanted her to say just Charlie.
well, shit. I mean, shit.
Nah,
Well, it's like you going in.
Selena. Everybody loves Selena.
Yo, welcome back to Black Office. We present Before You Go to Sleep podcast. Today we're going to be starting a little bit slow. We are missing a few of our main gentlemen, but man, dude, we got a lot to talk about. Last week was crazy. Rack, if you don't mind introducing yourself also, so we can get on with the show, man.
What's the word? It's your boy Rack. You know we coming live from the north, man. North side St. Louis, we heard. Good show for y'all tonight. Hope y'all enjoy.
And I'm your boy Seven. So last week been like a fever dream. Let's be serious, man. There's been so much stuff happening from what happened in Minnesota, which we will get to today. And then also we got so much going on in the political world when you're dealing with President Trump and his dealings with Venezuela. It just feels like a fever dream. It don't even make sense of all the crap that's going on. Rack, you got anything to say about that before we start getting deep into the conversation? What been happening lately?
You want me to be serious about it?
Yes, sir. I wouldn't take it no other way.
Okay, this is me being serious. Boy, we ran it up on the scoreboard. That's all I can say.
Man, you one of them.
America is running it up like.
Man, let me guess.
Not a
you don't like the superheroes. You be rooting for the villains, don't you?
Nah, whoever making sense at the time.
So, do you think what's going on makes sense though?
Nah, it's just this just like a Fast and Furious movie, like you never know what's gonna happen, man. You just wake up one, like that's how I found out. I woke up, opened my phone, Instagram. We kidnapped the nigga, like, and they put him in Nike Tech, so that mean he was naked, bro. They put him in, like, they dressed him like a white, bro, and like in my lifetime, I done seen some stuff I didn't think. When I was a kid running around, I did not think I would be seeing the stuff up like.
Nah, I got to see what you're talking about because you said that he was dressed up in the Nike Tech.
Yeah, man. I know it's finna go through the roof. It's about sold out. Nike about cleared out their website after that. But like,
let me see this. Let me see if I can find a picture of him, man.
All right, go ahead. But like, just to wake up and see that, like, I didn't see them hang Saddam Hussein. Like, I didn't see them. Well, they dropped Bin Laden where they dropped Megatron. That's what they said. Because I remember they dropped Megatron in the trench, and like that's supposed to be the deepest part of the ocean, and that's where they said they dropped Bin Laden. So they ain't short in the graveyard together. Like, what else happened? Russia invaded Ukraine. Like it just like you don't even get time to mourn. You just got to deal. We just got to roll with the punches. Like you might get caught with one might put you down. You got to get up and keep going. Like it's just crazy right now. Like anything could happen.
Man, I am not seeing this Nike Tech.
Man, that was the main picture. You will find him. They must have banished it from the internet or something. I don't know.
Nah, I'm probably just really bad at finding stuff. Let me see though. Nope, they showing this nigga in nothing but suits right now.
Because he in court.
So one thing I do want to do before we actually get into talking about or even showing some clips of this situation. One thing I do want to do is actually bring up who is Maduro's, or am I even pronouncing his name right? Who is this guy? Like, well, like, is it really necessary for us to be involved inside of this as an American, from American point of view? what did he do that made us so mad? Obviously, I don't want to play y'all intelligence. Y'all already know if somebody talking about oil, America, we in there, and that's how I feel about the situation. You tell me what you think about it so far. Do you think that it has a lot to do with the oil interests, or is it really because of something else?
Do they got any ties with China?
I don't know if they're a part of the BRIC organization, which would be Brazil, China, Russia, Iran, I think.
Because
Yeah,
I know
I don't think they're part of
anything
that organization.
like anything besides a full out war, he's gonna do anything like with the borders and the tariffs, like all that stuff. You know, he's gonna just step on China no matter what. But like, do I think it's right now? I don't like to see nobody. Like, I'm still human, you know. I know I lived through some trauma, but like, I'm still human. Like, it's still messed up. Like, that man snatched that man and his wife out in the middle of the night. Like, bro, if they could snatch the president of a country in the middle of the night and nobody know, like, oh man, you gotta be careful out here, man. You gotta be careful what you say on these internets, man. They will come and get you if they want you bad enough.
Oh, this is the picture. I've been running past it because the way that it looked, it don't even make sense. Here, I'm gonna put it up on screen. I was just like, bro, this is not what I expected to be. I thought this was like some random, bro. But here, wait one quick second. Let me go ahead and share this. We need to see what you said. This nigga was in a Nike Tech, bro. Tell me, hold on, what the?
That's the pick.
And he's sagging too. They tried to make him look like a YN.
Yeah, you know, you gotta make him look like a criminal. We want to snatch him out of all his majestic robes. Oh, hell nah.
Oh, she said that's probably that was probably AI. LOL. I hope it was. Honestly, I
that picture
really didn't look into this until
good AI. Like on a couple pods when we be talking about AI, that's why I be against it. Like, I don't be knowing what I be looking at.
So yeah, let me stop sharing that. Okay. So I do have a video pulled up that'll talk a little bit on the situation. Hey, you guys stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can support us in making this content. Let me go ahead and pull this up now. We're about to get into it, man. And let me know if you want me to stop the video anywhere so you can speak on it.
I got you. And I'm not wearing these shades to be cool, man. I got a new light that's kind of bright.
Okay. All right. So here.
Sanctioned oil tankers entering and leaving Venezuela. Trump said,
"We're dismantling the cartels very rapidly, and they are being declared enemies of the United States of America. They have been so declared, legally declared. More than 25,000 warriors have served in this historic operation. It is indeed an incredible and historic operation. And we've never done anything so effectively, and we've had a lot of victories."
For more than 3 months now, the Trump administration has been turning up pressure on Venezuela. There have been air and sea strikes, warships in the Caribbean, oil tankers seized, and now a full naval blockade order. But even inside US, lawmakers say they still don't fully know the end game. This week, the White House is briefing US senators behind closed doors. The question is, why is the United States pushing so hard?
Pause right there. So the news lady, what she just said is that this week, the Senate and other congressional parties, they're now being informed about this. This week is when they're being informed about this. So that means that we could deduce the fact that he never told anybody before he did this. I just wanted to make sure that that was known. Did you hear that also, right?
I wouldn't have it no other way. It don't get done.
He said it makes it faster. Wait, man, hold on.
What
Hold
this
on.
training day? Hey man, you want to go by the book or you want to get shit done?
Oh Lord.
And this
Hey
is
y'all, we do not stand by Rack's ideology. That's him alone right there.
Yeah,
He said he just want to get the shit done. Okay, let's continue the video. Let's see what's up with this.
Against Venezuela. The Trump administration says this is a war on drugs. Washington has officially declared that it is in an armed conflict with drug cartels linked to Venezuela. The US claims President Nicolás Maduro plays a role in moving cocaine that eventually reaches American streets. Trump's team has labeled Venezuelan groups like the Tren de Aragua and the so-called Cartel of the Suns as terrorist organizations. Maduro himself was indicted by the US Justice Department in 2020 on narcotics charges. But here's a key detail. US data shows Venezuela is mainly a transit route for cocaine.
I have to say the drugs coming in by sea are down 94%. And we're trying to figure out who the other 6% are. But they're down 94%, and we're going to start hitting them on land, which is a lot easier to do, frankly. But these are a direct military threat to the United States of America. They're trying to drug out our country.
It does not produce fentanyl, the drug tied to most overdose deaths in the United States.
Wait, hold up. So
I'm calling cap.
I'm calling cap. That's obviously a cap. Let's be serious, man. Okay. So when we take a look at this and we see American history and how they usually start up wars, and that means from the beginning to the end, is usually starting off by lying on somebody and then whooping their ass. And it's not a war. It's not a war. This ain't even gonna be a battle for real against America and Venezuela. They really need some allies because they got niggas out here lying on them and kidnapping their president. This is crazy work.
Yeah, that look bad.
What you think about this, man?
That look bad. That's like in the first movie.
Wait, hold up. You was breaking up right there. It was a double feed.
Oh, my bad. I said that's like getting checkmated on the first move. But they said it's been a secret war for like 2 months. So yeah. Three moves.
Hey, RJ, we're gonna add you to the screen real quick. But you have to turn off the other device because you echo.
That's what I'm trying to do now.
So we got RJ 50. He just stepped in the building.
It is a double.
Yeah. RJ 50 just stepped in the building, man. He been hungover since New Year's. Since New Year's Eve. What's up, bro? Did you fix your mic?
That
mic is not fixed.
How I'm sounding now?
It sound crazy.
It's this shit. I ain't hooked up to nothing else. Hold up.
It's reading the double. You can hear my voice two times right now.
Let's see something. All right, what we sounding like now?
Hey, that's better.
What about me? I'm
Still the same way?
No. You've been good, Raquando. So that means that we can go ahead and get back to the show. Hey, so let's give you a breakdown on exactly what we just been watching right now. So we started off watching a video about President Trump and his escapades for the last week. He was over there kidnapping niggas and lying and talking about drugs, knowing damn well he looking for some oil so he can cook them niggas. It's a crazy world, and you already know what I'm about to say to you before we get any farther, because fans, I know that y'all new to this, but this is RJ 50. He a #1 Trump supporter on the panel. This man loves Trump. He said that out his own mouth. I'll let you speak for yourself.
I fuck with Trump. I do.
You fuck with this shit?
Look, I don't even know how to look at. I look at it like, man, if y'all can let, I don't know how many soldiers that they took over there to go get a president from another country. Hey, them soldiers dropped the ball, man. Them soldiers dropped the ball. They shouldn't be able to infiltrate a whole president in a whole different country just like that and bring him in without no fight. You know what I'm saying? So
You speaking
hey,
like a true narcissist right there, man. That's
man,
some psychotic shit right there.
hey, that's
That's
shit.
or would
Hey,
that be a sociopath? It said that the problem isn't that I kidnapped you. The problem is that you let it happen. That's what you said, right?
hell yeah, you let it happen. That means they supposed to be going to war. Whenever you make a decision like that to do some shit like that, that means you ready for the consequences. So they better retaliate. They better do something then if they feel
This
that way.
nigga just said, I wouldn't have hit you if you moved your fucking head.
Hey, so hey, he did something. Look, for Trump to feel like to make that move, it was something that he felt like he needed to do it to make a bold move like that. Like that's hella bold. That's a bold statement right there, man. And who ain't nobody what a general for their country like. Are they saying anything like, hey man, we finna get y'all niggas back? How Bin Laden them was doing that? They'll make threats back to America. You know what I'm saying?
Even when you was looking at Bin Laden, most of the time Bin Laden spent hiding away, and then most of his resume shows that he was working with the CIA before they actually got into the conflict of like Desert Storm, and then leading into other conflicts in the Middle East.
Yeah.
But now when you're talking about this with Venezuela, they don't have those specific same ties. Only thing that was actually put on record is that they have one of the largest reserves of oil that's being pumped into the system. And when you got President Trump that's talking about, well, they don't know how to do it properly, and we actually need to go over there and control this oil. For what reason exactly? You know what I'm saying? And then the other things that happen inside the news as of recently is that he stopped a Russian tanker from actually being able to access Venezuela. So now America is in control of Venezuela. If we stay in control of it, I'm trying to figure out how many of these people are going to start trying to move down there. Cause I hear it's beautiful this time of year, but that's a joke on the other side.
Damn, but nah, for real though. Like
usually it's beautiful this time of year. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, it's shit. Look, man, them people. That man. He should have beefed up security, man. He should have beefed up security, bro, for real.
Hey, let's get back to the video so you can see some of the stuff being talked about. That sound cool, brother?
That's cool. Come on, let's go.
Yes, sir. Let's take that out.
That gap is one reason critics question how direct the threat really is. Since September, US forces have carried out more than 20 strikes on boats in the Caribbean and the Pacific near Venezuela. At least 95% people.
I already know what y'all gonna say. I know I'm stopping it too much, but I just want to note that we also did a conversation talking about what was happening in Jamaica, especially after the hurricane that happened there. Venezuela said that they wanted to start selling oil to Jamaica, and that's kind of when this conflict between U.S. and Jamaica and Venezuela started up. So yeah, this is something that's been reoccurring since September, like the video said. Let me continue now. Sorry about that.
People have been killed. Washington says the boats were carrying drugs, but it has not released public evidence. Lawmakers have asked for video footage of a strike on the 2nd of September. The Pentagon has refused, calling it classified.
I would just echo that. It is the 22nd bipartisan briefing we've had on a highly successful mission to counter designated terrorist organizations, cartels, bringing weapons meaning drugs, to the American people and poisoning the American people for far too long. So we're proud of what we're doing, able to lay it out very directly to these senators and soon to the House, but it's all classified. We can't talk about it now. We're also going to tomorrow allow the HASC and SASC to see the unedited video of the September 2nd, alongside with Admiral Bradley, who has done a fantastic job, has made all the right calls, and we're glad he'll be there to do it. But in keeping with long-standing Department of War policy, Department of Defense policy, of course, we're not going to release a top secret full unedited video of that to the general public. Hask and appropriate committees will see it, but not the general public.
Legal experts and human rights groups say some strikes may amount to killings without trial. The White House says all actions follow the rules of war. Oil sits at the center of this fight. Venezuela holds the world's largest proven oil reserves. Most of its oil currently goes to China. Last week, US forces seized a tanker carrying Venezuelan crude. Days later, President Trump announced a total and complete blockade of sanctioned oil tankers entering and leaving Venezuela. Trump said the oil funds drugs, terrorism, and human trafficking. Caracas called it piracy and a theft of national wealth. Democratic Congressman Joaquin Castro called the blockade an act of war. Congress never approved it. Since the seizure, Venezuelan oil exports have dropped sharply. Only tankers linked to US-approved company Chevron have been able to move freely. Markets are watching closely. If Venezuelan oil stays blocked, global oil prices could rise.
Wait a second. So I think a lot of information just dropped on us right now. All right, what's the name, Rack? It looked like you got something you need to say about what was just presented to us. I'll let you out of the floor. Go ahead, man. Tell us what's going on, brother.
DT stepping on anything that got to do with China. Like if China moving drugs in the country, we ain't doing drugs. Our country ain't doing drugs right now. If China flying airplanes, we doing the water thing, no fly zone. Like no matter what China do, nah, DT ain't going. Yeah,
I'm still kind of mad you just gave this nigga a cool nickname, DT. This nigga ain't DT though. This is Donald. This is Donald. That's his fucking name, Donald. We ain't gonna switch that up. This nigga named Donald.
Man, I've been calling him DT since he let Kodak out of jail.
Hey, I'll let you have it, but then Donald. That's all he gonna be to me.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, with with everything that was just stated inside the video, we take that with a grain of salt. This is just reporting, so you know what I'm saying. You got to take everything that's reported with a grain of salt. This nigga literally is not just getting us into a war with Venezuela. That sounds like a global war right there. And the reason I'm saying this is because it's saying the global price of oil and fuel is about to might skyrocket. So in the perceived notion, you know what I'm saying, the possibility of it skyrocketing, everybody in the world is going to be mad at America.
Now I don't think everybody, just the ones who couldn't get that deal. I don't think the countries who couldn't get that deal gonna be mad, but the ones who with us, they with us. They like, all right, we rocking. So just you know, it's just like the game, like any other. Yeah, it is like any other business. If you me and you cool, and I'm getting this over here, this product right here, but oh yeah, I got you, bro. I ain't taxing you like I'm taxing these people. You know, you gonna get a deal. You know what I'm saying? So some people gonna get the deals, some people not, and then the people who don't get the deals gonna be mad. So therefore, it's like, all right.
A lot of American allies already see that as a crime against humanity. We're just attacking these people, and we don't have a good reason to do it.
But that's the people in the streets.
Allies and not allies at the same time.
Now that's the people in the streets, but the higher power, the higher ups, the motherfuckers who pulling the strings, they like, all right, they gonna do what they do. But the people in the streets might feel that way. You know what I'm saying? But not the politician, the political people with the money.
Yeah, we went to bat for a lot of them allies that's upset. So like, hey, y'all owe us. And like, hey, America like Debo right now, bro. Like I do. Like we got our own oil. We got our own, but we want to spend red oil.
He's like, it's like it's both out. We're gonna spend your money.
Yeah, it's like it's both our oil. That's pretty much what the Venezuela people.
That's what they say.
Right
It's like it's yours, but it's like it's both sides. So.
Yeah, America
keep it at my house though. I'm gonna keep it over here at my house though.
Yeah, y'all niggas fools, man. Hey, but so the thing I'm also noticing inside this, I wanted to make sure I wanted to ask you guys about this. Don't you think America got too many issues that we dealing with at home to be going to war with some possible, I don't even know, second-rate country? And I say that with I can't say that with respect. There's no way to put respect on that. If anybody in Venezuela watching this, y'all technically would be a second-rate country, especially if it comes to battle.
To America.
To America.
Especially if you ain't got no president.
Debo got knocked out though, and that's definitely true, Josh. And Debo might get knocked out this time too. It seems that Debo is making enemies that they shouldn't be making.
Yeah.
They going against Brick. Do y'all know what Brick is?
But look, they said, but
Yeah.
also like you say, go ahead, Brick. Now what's Brick?
Brick is the what's the name? It's the opposing coalition to the UN, pretty much. If the UN had wealth inside of the world, Brick would be the opposing side that also has a good amount of wealth of the world.
Okay.
And that's countries like I just got done saying it's Iraq, but a few countries that's in it is Brazil, Russia, Iran, China.
Yeah. I heard about that. They were trying to get their own little currency thing going on. They were trying to change their currency, yeah. So they was all trying to put all their resources and all that shit together to create their own currency to push us out the way. Yeah, I've been hearing about that.
Mm-hmm. And they also talk about liberating areas inside of Africa and stuff like that, so that they can have financial freedom or whatnot and actually sell their products. The common lies that colonizers say, you know what I'm saying? They saying nice things. They really just trying to get their hand in that pocket, you know what I'm saying? So it's evil on both sides, to be honest. We just the middleman. We the niggas that's just sitting here watching bullshit happen.
Yeah, and that's why. And one thing I was going to say about when I was talking about the people in the streets, like they were saying, the Venezuelan people were saying that the man who Trump just got, they were saying he hijacked their country. He wasn't even supposed to be president. They was like the people didn't want him. So they was like how they say the election was stolen by Russia, how they say it over here. It was rigged and was stolen. They were saying the same thing about that man. Like the whole country, like, hey man, we wasn't voting for him. Like we know he shouldn't been in office. You know what I'm saying? So they feel like their country got hijacked by him anyway. So I don't think that the Venezuela people is too upset about that he gone. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted old girl to be their president or whatever she supposed to be. They what is they president, right? He a president.
I think he a dictator, but he might be
Dictator, right. He supposed to be a dictator, but they wanted old girl to be their leader. You know what I'm saying? And so people in Venezuela was going around saying like, hey, don't speak for us. Like, we didn't want this dude to be in office anyway. Like, he stole our country type shit, you know? So, hey, I don't know. So it's a lot more to that. It's a lot more to that. You know?
They don't give us the right, but
this isn't right here.
The school.
Oh, my bad.
I said they don't give us the right. Hey, that school board, the school board.
Yeah, but everything they do when they do shit and they never right.
Which one of y'all know Spanish? Because this is what it says right here: de facto illegitimate ruler. De facto illegitimate ruler is what they say. That's how they describe him, which means that I don't think that he was a legitimate ruler. Like you was just saying, pretty much, he kind of stole his spot in rulership.
Yeah, but but
corruption and drug trafficking to flourish for personal gain. His administration has been characterized as authoritarian, with significant human rights abuse and severe economic hardship reported. The point that I'm trying to get to is, when did that become my tax-paying dollars problem? You know what I'm saying? When the fuck did I care about it?
Now, you're right. That ain't got shit to do with that. That was on some other shit. But like how they did say he went over there and got that man illegally. But who, like I say, I don't know, man, who gonna stop him? Who, like, shit, if and then that's another thing they bring up, like other topics and other questions. Like, so if the people know this, we went over there and got this man illegally. So who take legal actions over here to be like, y'all gotta let this man go because what you did was illegal? You know how they do our criminals over here, and if you fuck up, like if you weren't supposed to be on this case and you had anything, they sent you by this person, you know damn well you weren't supposed to be by this person, gonna fuck up the whole case. So therefore, it's like, who step up to be like, hey, y'all did a injustice act or whatever, like you gotta let this man go. Is there anybody that can step up to Trump?
I guess the United Nations will have a meeting about it, but I think that's what your ally is supposed to be for. Like, that's like when I was watching Force, bro. Like when Janard just kept getting beat up and stuff. Like, bro, don't let nobody run up on me, bro. We together. I don't care if you don't like me, bro. You are here to protect me. Like, like what's the point of being allies if we ain't gonna help each other out?
Y'all bring up a very interesting question, because you asked who is it supposed to help him get out of this situation in a certain sense. So first, I think that the real question that should be asked is, how can he break a crime inside of his country to where it becomes a U.S. problem? So it's like, what jurisdiction did we have inside Venezuela in the first place inside of an entirely different country? So let me explain. I could try to break it down simply. Let's say that I am from Zimbabwe. I did a crime in Zimbabwe, and then America came to pick me. And it's not a crime that's in Zimbabwe. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I did not commit in Zimbabwe. I committed a crime that would be a crime in America.
Right.
And America came to Zimbabwe to pick my black ass up, to take me to America, to hold me for trial in the crimes that I did.
Man, that's what I'm saying. So
blindfold and a Nike tech on.
So I shout out to Nike again. They say shout out to Nike. But they promoted
but it's still funny though.
Hey,
no, that's the point I want to hear from y'all. Like, what part of that even makes sense? That he could commit a crime inside of his country that violates America.
Right. And that's what I was saying. That's why I say, so who supposed to step up to to get his man justice, his just dues, how, because we have supposed to have a system, so therefore it's like, damn, so y'all know we did something illegal by getting this man. So when do it, like, that's what I'm saying. So who steps up to represent?
Wait, hold up, brother. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but all of Congress didn't do that. All of the Senate didn't do that. And
but
all the House of Representatives did that.
I know,
Trump
but
did.
we under
Trump
one,
made that
we're in the same country though. He represents us right now. He our representative. So
no. Let me be. He don't represent me.
No, well, you in this country. If you in America, he represents you. So therefore, if something happens to America, if they choose to bomb Texas right now in your city, that means you affected by what his decision he made. That's all I'm saying. So I'm saying we, because if they choose to retaliate, you gonna face the consequences too. If it's something happened over here, So that's all I'm saying when I say we.
Listen, yeah, I get what you mean, but then I'm telling you that's still not your explanation wasn't even good. Because that's like saying that if I shoot in the air right now and the bullet come down and hit you in the head, we did that.
If it came from that country, yeah.
I'm saying we. I just did. If I shoot in the air and it comes down, hits you in the head, that's our fault.
Nah, that's different. That's different from a leader of a country doing something to another country that create, like you say, a World War III or something. So it's gonna impact the people in America. You know what I'm saying? By the decision he made, because he runs.
Yeah, we have to deal with the consequences of what he did, but that's not a we thing. That's just a he thing.
It's a we. No, I'm saying it's a we thing if it comes down to war, and then they start attacking America. Then it's a we thing, right?
Yeah, they're gonna strap a bomb on you and send you over there like you from
So that's all I'm saying. It's a we thing when it comes to that. That's all. I ain't saying like you support it. I'm just saying when consequences come down, since he the leader of America, it's all of us under that.
I get you. Another thing that I think is interesting. Right, you got something to say. My bad. Go ahead, brother.
The comments say he's doing to Russia what now he's doing to Venezuela what Russia did to Ukraine. Well, they say almost.
Almost.
Venezuela, Russia did. I don't know.
I think that's different.
Yeah, well, we wanted and left.
I think that Russia actually has more they have a little bit more leeway on why they would do that because it makes sense. This used to be a part of us. We want it back. The same thing with China and Taiwan. This used to be a part of us. We want it back. We're gonna fight to get it back. America and Venezuela never been together at all. It's not the same. It's not. We like, and I say we like you saying we. We fucked up. America's all fucked up in this situation. I did want to ask y'all, but do you think that this is like an okie doke to try to get our eyes off the fact of what's happening with the Epstein files? I know y'all been seeing that shit. How Trump is pretty heavily involved. They got this nigga picture and talking to 14-year-olds and all type of other weird stuff, allegedly. But what y'all think? Y'all think it's an okie doke? Y'all think they're trying to take away the attention from that situation?
Nah, that was big right there. That ain't no that shit. That do deserve attention. You go and taking the president away, shit, that deserves some attention. You know, versus these Epstein files. But the Epstein's files is, you know, but
I think the Epstein files is more important than Venezuela.
But like America, like the world is saying, like, we got our stuff. Don't worry about that. We got that under control. But what we not gonna allow is these niggas to do business with China. We ain't going.
But then, where do y'all stand inside that understanding? Do you think that the Epstein files is more important than attacking Venezuela?
All our crimes against humanity, like none of it's right. Like Venezuela, like I said, the 2-month war, like this been going on since September. That's my first time hearing something about it. Like I wouldn't be able to point out Venezuela on the map until a couple of days ago.
Right, yeah.
I would have kept that to myself, took that to the grave.
Nah, we ain't got to know every place around this.
Man, excuse me.
I don't know, man. That's inside our hemisphere. It's a lot of countries up under us. I think I could point out Venezuela.
Like South America, I don't know where a lot of countries at in South America. You know what I'm saying? So I know Brazil. You know, I can tell you, I know Brazil. Goddamn me, for sure.
You look for the Amazon rainforest, pretty much.
But yeah, man.
I don't think that y'all really understood what I was asking right there, and so I'm gonna try to break it down from my perspective.
Let me say, it's like you can't stand on no side. Like ain't no point in standing. Like I believe in control what you can control. You know, do your best, let God handle the rest. Like whether we want to see the Epstein files, whether we want us to be involved in the kidnapping of a dictator, leader of a country, like if I say no, they still gonna do it. So like
that's the point that I'm trying to get at. That's not what I'm asking. Okay. Not whether this stuff happened or whether we could stop it from happening. I'm saying that the okie doke is the fact that he is mentioned a great amount of times inside of this PDF file ring. I'm trying to choose my words wisely so I don't get us effed up. But PDF file ring, you have him inside of situations with underage girls and stuff like that. And this is our president. And then out of nowhere, this nigga starts kidnapping dictators inside of Nike Techs.
That outside line stories, man.
You get what I'm trying to say now? like where it don't make no sense to how we get to this.
See,
more important
because Trump ain't
happening inside of our country.
You worry about? See, the thing is with that is Trump ain't tripping out the Epstein shit right now. That's the news. Like, so if the news so whatever news media getting controlled by whoever, they gonna push what they want to push. Like some people, some news outlets are pushing. You don't know what Trump tripping off of? No, I'm saying for him to go after that goddamn man, he wasn't tripping out no fucking Epstein files. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying with like the news outlets, they gonna push, like you say, some news outlets probably didn't want to trip off of them going over there to get the that man or whatever. And they wanted to focus on the Epstein files, but this is news too. We got to put out. You know what I mean? So therefore,
That's not what I'm asking. I think that it's probably a me thing. It's not a y'all thing. Maybe I'm acting in a weird way. Maybe if y'all in the chat, y'all understand exactly what I'm trying to say. But that's not what I'm asking. It's not the fact that it's happening.
Are you trying to say? Or you trying to say like that's Trump doing that to distract everybody from the Epstein files?
Bingo.
Is that what you trying to say? Like he just did that to create a diversion. So you saying that's a diversion or something or distraction?
That's an okie doke. That's what I said. It's an okie doke. So this is diversion. They've been dealing with these Epstein files. They've been forcing them to put out these things, and then people been leaking the stuff that was supposed to be redacted. It wasn't redacted properly. All that type of stuff been coming out, and then now you seeing all this happening. Now he is out there creating distractions, like going over to attack Venezuela when he could have held off. Not only that, he didn't even wait to get a go ahead from his Congress, the Senate, the House of Representatives, anybody else is supposed to actually help him in going to war. That sounds like an okie doke. That's all I'm trying to say.
But he never, he haven't been doing that. He haven't been doing that to his whole term though. He just been doing shit his way. He wasn't doing it like going to ask permission. He was just doing shit. So I can't say this one, but I don't know. It could be because I believe in conspiracies now. Like I do believe in those.
Don't you think that's a sign of a bad president? That he's not following the law?
President in there though.
Huh?
Yeah.
Bill Clinton was in there too. Like Bill Clinton, like when he like a whistleblower, he like, hey, I'm releasing my picture.
But the point is that Bill Clinton isn't running a country.
He was.
He's not forcing us into wars. He's literally showing everybody that he's not even inept to be a president. And to worry about Bill Clinton, that'd be another okie doke. Yeah, them niggas need to go to prison too. But this nigga should not be making any decisions when you out here allegedly messing with little girls.
I don't think he was messing with little girls, Seven. I don't think that. How you know that? I say I don't think that. I say I don't think that.
Hear me out. I'm gonna say something, and then you tell me you still think that. He was inside of, I think it was like over like 40,000 copies inside of this file with Epstein, and his brother also confirmed that these events were happening. And then he also stated, his brother stated the fact that he believed that Trump killed, had his brother killed while he was in prison because he knows that he was with him. And then he was also stated to be Epstein's best friend. And then all this stuff of trafficking, he was literally like all this stuff of trafficking and all this other good stuff was happening. He's the best friend of the person who's the head honcho of the trafficking. And you think that he had nothing to do with that. And he was also on the island. He's at pageants, calling girls voluptuous, little girls voluptuous, which means sexy, full-bodied woman. Woman? Little girls that. You telling me you don't think?
That's all allegedly.
He's walking inside locker rooms. He's walking in locker rooms with little girls. You don't think that he had nothing to do with this?
I never saw it. I never seen that.
But they should have walked up and put him in custody. And so
before he was president.
He got diplomatic immunity. You have to go up.
Before he was president. No, I'm saying before he was president. That should have happened.
How would they do it? These are like secret events. This is some billionaire stuff. These are upper echelon people.
Didn't the Biden administration have the files?
Did the Biden administration have the files?
Yeah,
I'm not sure. That's something that's good to ask to find out.
When did Epstein get locked up? Because Epstein been dead.
He been locked up.
He's been locked up since what's the name? Since Biden. But I'm trying to figure out what does that actually have to do.
Biden
files
and Trump never could have ran again.
That's what that'd be a perfect scenario. What I'm trying to say is the files have been released, and now this nigga's kidnapping old what's the name, Hispanic man in Nike Techs.
See, and then I need to see some of the files. I don't know what was going on in them files, but don't nothing really give you concrete. Like you remember we was talking at one time, like don't show us no bullshit. We tired of seeing bullshit, hearing bullshit. Give us the real concrete shit, some real fucking evidence. I don't give a fuck if you made an AI video. Put it out there to stimulate my goddamn me antennas. You know what I'm saying? But don't keep giving me this person said and this person said, and you can't never. It's supposed to be so much incriminating shit, but you ain't pull up nothing yet. Or give us a real visual or audio or something that's real incriminating. So that's my whole thing about it. It's like, so we could speculate and say he say, she say, and said that he was there all the time and they was best friends because they always be at the party together and all this, but they not showing us. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not really showing us what it was. We just assuming now at this point and let our mind wander and just go.
Okay. Let me see if I can find a clip. We're just gonna find some random creator to see what's happening with it. And we're gonna take a look over it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I ain't saying you're an angel, but I'm like, according to the Constitution, you're innocent until proven guilty. And like a bunch of blacked out files, I can't. Like, they even try to roll Michael Jackson into that stuff. Like, oh man, no matter who it hurt, where the blood falls, blood falls. Just release it.
They try to rope in Chris Tucker too.
Huh?
Yeah, I see. That's what I'm saying. And Chris Tucker came out and said, like, nah, I was on the plane, but I ain't know where the fuck. He's like, I ain't never been to the island or whatever. But they was doing some type of charity event. He was like, there's a lot of celebrities out there. He was like, he didn't even know who the fuck he was, type shit. But so some people just I don't know. They could be showing you a good time and then might pull you back to the corner and let you know what the deal is, see if you down. But other than that, I don't know, man. But that's why I say they talking about they got millions and millions of files and documents, but they ain't really, they quick to release some shit on somebody. Let it been
Young
right. You heard me, Young Thug or something.
We got
somebody black, like
all his phone calls.
And then not even just to put it on Trump, like it should have been somebody out them files that they can like a not a top dog, a big dog. It could be somebody on that low totem pole that they could have showed us some real explicit shit or some audio shit that'll make us really believe like, oh shit, this what's been going on. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't did that to not one person yet. Not one. Like, damn, who y'all gonna make the poster child or something to let us know, like, damn, this was really going on. Like, oh shit, him? Whoa, you know what I'm saying? They ain't did it to nobody.
We all gonna blind react to this video that I just pulled up. We're gonna see what it's talking about. Let's just find out together.
Okay.
We'll go ahead. Let's put it center screen. Let's see what's happening with this, man.
Reporters stoked conspiracy theories about Jeffrey Epstein, his links to powerful elites, and his death, apparently by suicide, in prison. Before the election, they promised to release secret files, including a much-hyped client list.
One of the things that you alluded to, and this is something Donald Trump has talked about, the DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump.
It's just very strange for a lot of people that the list of clients that went to the island has not been made public.
Yeah, it's very interesting, isn't it? Probably will be, by the way.
So if you're able to, you'll be.
Yeah, I'd certainly take a look at it.
Seriously, we need to release the Epstein list. That is an important thing.
And God bless America. Thank you very much.
But months after winning, Republicans did a massive backflip. The Department of Justice finding there was no incriminating client list and that no further disclosure would be appropriate or warranted.
Donald Trump did nothing but fan the flames to the point of creating a raging inferno. And then, of course, when they pulled back the rug on his base and the influencers, he is suffering probably the biggest scandal that he's had.
Today, explosive new reporting rocking the political world. According to the Wall Street Journal, the Justice Department told Trump in May that his name is in the Epstein files.
The White House has dismissed this as fake news. US President Donald Trump now clearly wants everyone to stop talking about Jeffrey Epstein. But that's only made people more curious about his own connection with the former financier and sex offender. So what do we actually know about the relationship between the two men?
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years.
According to Donald Trump himself, he knew Jeffrey Epstein since the late 80s. And in 1992, they were filmed at a party at Mar-a-Lago dancing with cheerleaders, with Trump pointing out attractive women to Epstein. The following year, Jeffrey Epstein attended Donald Trump's wedding with his second wife, Marla Maples. Flight logs show Donald Trump flew on Jeffrey Epstein's private jet at least 7 times in the 90s, 4 in 93 and once each in 1994, 95 and 97. Throughout the late 90s and early 2000s, Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were photographed together a number of times, sometimes with their partners Melania Trump and Ghislaine Maxwell. In a 2002 profile for New York Magazine, Donald Trump praised Jeffrey Epstein as a terrific guy, adding, "He's a lot of fun to be with. It's even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side." It was around this time, according to a federal indictment, Epstein began recruiting a vast network of dozens of young girls, some as young as 14, to be sexually abused for money. According to the Wall Street Journal, the following year, Donald Trump sent a sexually suggestive letter to Jeffrey Epstein for his 50th birthday, which reportedly contained a hand-drawn outline of a naked woman and was signed, "May every day be another wonderful secret." The president denies he ever wrote the letter and is suing the publication and media mogul Rupert Murdoch.
So that was a lot right there. Give me a second.
Like you say, man, y'all still talking about this stuff. Like take me to jail. Like
you heard me? They can't.
Right, I'm not finna confess to it.
Successfully remove the regime. Maduro's vice president is still in power, is still operating in the exact same way, and we've looped back around to more Epstein files, kind of being released. But the problem is the DOJ continues to over-redact files while delaying the release of the full set. Let me remind you, what resurfaced the entire Epstein controversy was Elon Musk, of all people. While he was feuding with Trump, as he was in the administration working with them, he said, "Time to drop the really big bomb."
I forgot about Elon.
In the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT. Remember, Elon Musk was the person who was inside. He had all of the information and the data in the White House, and that was his job, was to go through and sift through the data, find ways for abuse. So he knows this. He understands this. We can also point back to this Pam Bondi clip.
And this is something Donald Trump has talked about. The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a direct.
I think that too, Black Office.
You get oil from
anything.
He said the Epstein files is the distraction.
The Epstein files is the distraction.
I was gonna
that
say
could possibly be true too. That could possibly be true. But what I'm trying to say, so pretty much, only thing I was pretty much showing you guys inside of this is that these things are being talked about, and these are proven things. These are things that wasn't redacted anymore. People were able to,
they ain't been proved because these dudes ain't locked up.
They didn't prove. No, what? There's plenty of people that ain't locked up that stuff been proven about. What do you mean?
Nah, it's still speculation because they'll be locked up if it was proven. But what? Hold on, 1 second, Seth. My bad. What was Sideline Story requesting? Talking about answer his question. What was his question? Nah, not that. Oh, is that what he said? Money line 1 point. Oh, damn, that's a rat question right there. That's a rat question.
Houston down 4. What is it? Like
money
2 million?
Line at 1.7. Is that million?
No, I think that's
that. Oh, that's the point.
I think he typed the wrong number.
Is that the question he was asking?
You asking if Houston gonna come back and win? I don't know. KD been going crazy, you know.
Oh man, I thought that was another type of question. I didn't know that was a sports question. My bad, 7.
My bad. You know that need.
Yeah, let's try to stay on topic, man. Sideline chat, man. Try to add some value to our conversation. We're gonna come inside there, add value to yours. Now, I know I'll be inside their comments, trolling. I actually watched all. I watched yesterday. I ain't saying absolutely nothing inside their comments. Like and subscribe. Make sure y'all check out Sideline Stories. It's very good, informative. If y'all like sports and stuff like that. I honestly don't like sports, but they still be talking about stuff that keeps me interested long enough, at least. So do that. Do that.
But
Yeah, I see that.
What we differ at is like your definition of proven. Like it,
No, I didn't say it was proven. I'm not saying that it's proven that he did have relations with younger women. What I'm saying is that he is very well connected with the man who is obviously proven to be trafficking younger women to the point where he spends a lot of time with this man. That's not saying that he did something, but it's very likely that he did do something. I'm not going to say that he did, so that's why I say allegedly. So now, just act. Look, let's put you inside those shoes. Would you hang out with me if I went to a softball game with you and it's your daughter's team, and I was like, man, what? Those are some voluptuous women out there. She fine.
I'm gonna pull you to the
How
side.
would you feel?
I'm gonna pull you to the side and try to get some straightening so we can nah, this ain't the move, this ain't what we doing. Like I ain't gonna abandon you. Like if you my partner, you my partner. If you start to if we gotta separate, like I can love you from a distance, but like, hey bro, that ain't what we doing out here. If you want to be on that type of time, you can't come around here.
Now, do you think that it would be okay for me to run a country with that type of mindset? Knowing that I'm inside like, hey, we both like younger girls. Younger girls.
Nah.
So now you can say that you agree that because these are comments that Donald Trump said. These are proven comments that he said. It's not proven that he slept with younger girls, but he did say these things about younger girls. Do you think a person like that is fit to run a country?
By saying voluptuous to young girls?
Like that's a bad word choice.
Right. I just would say he probably just made a bad word choice. And then some people get offended about some words let
me say this, RJ.
Words have meanings, man.
Man, you never know. That could have been scripted. Like, man, what if the teleprompter said he just read the prompter?
What'd you say?
What if he just was reading the prompter?
Prompter? He didn't have no prompt. This is not in 95 and stuff. What? He ain't no president. This nigga just a typhoon.
What he's saying is he said this around amongst friends that are supposed to be associates, and then somebody just went out and just said like, hey, I was around him and he said this before when we was at this event type shit. So it's really hearsay, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just somebody coming out.
He said that at a beauty pageant. It's been confirmed. He said that at a beauty pageant.
Right, but there's hearsay. Who said that he said that though? Or is it an audio tape? Is it an audio tape of him or a videotape of him?
It's been confirmed by Jeffrey Epstein's brother. That's for sure.
That's hearsay. That's what I'm saying. He might have been mad and wanted to say some shit. Because my thing is, if it was if it was some type of video, we would have been synced it. You know what I'm saying? We would have been synced this video or heard or audio heard him saying stuff like that. But right now it's just hearsay from Jeffrey Epstein.
Do it have to be a video? Does it have to be a video for something to be true?
No, but for other people to believe it instead of being hearsay, because it's only hearsay unless you got the proof to say that, like, nah, I'm just not saying this. Listen, here it go. You know what I'm saying? Because I can say anything about somebody just because I hung with you a lot. I can put any type of jacket on your name. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that he didn't know that he was a sex trafficker?
It's not about what I think.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll do my best to answer.
Like it's simple. It's real simple. And all alleged. I don't want to throw people's names, but during the R. Kelly trial, he was on tour with Jay-Z. Do you think he knew nothing? Because Dane came out and said Jay knows something.
Hey, it's cool if you changing the subject, okay?
But now it's still around the same point. It's the same stuff though. It's kind of like the same shit.
What's the word, Commander's Table? We just gave y'all a shout out not too long ago, man. We told the people to like, subscribe, and come mess with y'all over there. But then, so wait, hold up. So you said, all right. So Jay-Z, do you think that Jay-Z knew about the weird fetish that R. Kelly had?
Because they was on tour, the best.
Yes. Yes. The simple answer. And do you think? So now the other question, because I'm not defending Jay-Z. You niggas are defending Donald Trump, even though there is people who are making these testimonies about this. Women are making testimonies about it all the time.
We've seen this before. And Dame is associated with Jay-Z. They business partners, friends, brothers. They severed the path. But Dame came out and said, like you said, Epstein brother came out and said, Jay-Z Mud brother came out and said, bro, he knows something about that. Like he went on tour with the nigga. And he know I'm with, and Dame said he was with Aaliyah at the time. So he said, you know what this man's track record. You know what to do to my girl. That's why he said he wasn't around. I don't know if that's true or not. I thought I saw him in the Fiesta video, but I don't know.
The point of this whole situation is, I'm not defending sexual deviance. You niggas are alleged.
Not defending it. No, we not defending. We defending the thing we defended is like we don't know. We defending the not knowing. You just because, like I said, once again. Go ahead.
So far in the conversation, y'all defended it on every avenue. When we talking about kidnapping presidents, y'all defended that. You came by and say you didn't. You definitely. You was like, yeah, boy, we got. Yeah,
look. I ain't defended. I just said
positive humanity.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? And then now you're also defending him in his alleged sexual appetite.
I ain't
don't know if I need to change the word.
I ain't defending it. I was just saying, like,
I don't think you know you defended it, but you defended it. Though.
I'm not defending
like right
it.
now, I feel like there's a wall in front of me. You a goalie. You like,
nah, bro. Nah, I ain't defended. I just said he should have beefed up security. And like I say, I say who supposed to step in when they know he did something illegal. I ain't defending it. I'm just saying, so who supposed to step up and protect this man from his injustice? That's what I said.
So what happens is that we supposed, and I answered that too. I said that we supposed to, and when I say we, I mean the government is supposed to actually start its paperwork and trying to impeach him against his crimes against an entire country. He just took their country as territory now, and he's also using their resources. And none of this has been written off. Like nobody in the Congress, nobody in the Senate, nobody in the House of Representatives was like, yes, Trump. I think he only needs the Congress to actually go to war. Yes, go and steal their president. Nobody said that, which means that he is literally breaking the law right now. And he's putting, like you said, like that we will have to deal with the consequences. He's putting people like me and you in a bad predicament. You know how close Cuba is to us right now? And now imagine if they was able to get a tanker or a nuclear missile from one of their allies, which I think that Cuba is also a part of the BRIC Association.
And that's what I said. I say that's when your homeboy is supposed to step up. Like, hold on, man, they didn't took our man. We got to do something.
America don't have any homeboys no more.
No, I'm talking about Venezuela supposed to be like, hold on, they took our homeboy.
They are doing that. They're saying that right now. There's a video of what's the name? The president inside of Cuba. He said, "You might as well come and get me too." And he's saying that out loud. You got other Latin American countries doing that. You got European countries doing it. You got African countries doing that. You got Russia obviously doing that. they people standing up. This only been something that's happened very recent, so we're going to see movements here in the near future. We're going to have something to talk about if we're not ground zero, possibly. I'm not going to wish that upon anybody. I don't know if it'll go that route, but yeah, right now it looks like we're inside of a theater, man. This stuff is played out. It's looking like we just inside of a fever dream where niggas is just doing whatever they want with whatever little power they got. And y'all dude was defending that. Y'all can't say that y'all was.
Man, nobody ain't defending that, man. I'm just giving you letting you know like what it is.
I don't care what your crime is. You get your day in court. Like we got due process. Like
every crime don't deserve a damn court, especially when you're playing inside the world's face.
But the law is the law. Like if we gonna throw out the law for certain people, we gotta throw it out for everybody.
He threw the law out when he went to go do whatever he wanted to do without getting anybody's permission.
This one thing ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Sideline stories: the white guys here for affirmative action. You know, look, eye candy.
Yeah, he had affirmative action hire. We just keep him posted up there. He's still kind of tipsy from New Year's. You could tell, see it in his face. Now, let me give him a proper shout out because we used this video. What's this nigga's name? This nigga's name is Adam Mockler. Adam Mockler. If y'all want to see the rest of the video, go and check it out at his page. Adam Mockler is what it is. You can see it right there at the bottom of the page. But yeah, we just used a small clip because he was explaining some stuff about Trump. And I did stop at the perfect time. He looked drunk.
And like
downs. Go ahead, my bad, bro.
Also, you said like if they get an Allied tanker, that brings up something you said earlier. Like we saw what happened to the Allied tanker.
Yeah,
but that Allied tanker, when you talking about the Russian tanker that went through there, they wasn't going there on no BS. They just following protocol. You don't know how long. So since this just happened in a week span, those people was on that tanker for at least about a month or so to get all the way over to where.
Hey man, they'll take that down.
I don't care.
It took a while.
A month.
America stole the tanker and put it right there in the water and then blew it up. Like, hey, the optics are somebody trying to help y'all. Nah, none of that. Straight belt.
Yeah, and you said it don't take that long. It take that long. You know what I'm saying? They got a port, several different docking stations. Most likely they do it the same way as the American Navy. And then not only that, even though technology is a lot better, you know what I'm saying, they still have to be moving in caution across great nautical miles and whatnot. So I would assume that it takes them at least about 3 months, to be honest. I ain't even gonna stunt. But let's say that it only took about a month.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, so how long did how long did them slave ships take to get to America from Africa?
That's a good question.
I think they say about 3 months. The trip was 3 months. I think I saw that in the book. Like
and
that.
So now if it took them 3 months back then, it should take us, goddamn me, shit, let's say a month now then.
All right. So that's not true also because they have to even back then they had to use the gyres to actually be able to navigate the ocean. I don't know if you know what a gyre. You know what a gyre is?
A who?
A gyre.
A gyre? Now what's that?
So that's pretty much the current of the ocean. It goes in like a circular pattern, pretty much coming from like the west coast of Africa, and then it shoots up into what's the name, Latin America, somewhere around like
Europe and
Brazil area, all the way up to like Venezuela and those type of areas, but even going all the way up to the Caribbean islands. So it's a gyre that comes from Africa that goes straight to there, and the one that comes from United States wraps back around towards Europe.
Right.
What's name? I did a little bit of reading about this, and just so I can get into something that I like to talk about. This actually is a study that was done. So they knew that the people of Africa at a certain point in time was making trade with the people of America pre-Columbus. And they studied the ocean to understand that a little bit. So
okay,
let's take how to be able to do that.
And you had to go to Africa to get the map to get the route to America. Like they didn't know.
Because I thought they were stopping in Europe first. Like they'll stop at Europe and then come to the Americans. Like they go to Africa they'll go from Europe to Africa. I mean, they go Africa to Europe to the Americans.
No, this is the opposite way. They went from what's the name, from Europe, Africa to America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the slave trade, the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, that's a different conversation. That's not exactly what.
But that's basically the route.
Yeah, the middle of the that gyre that I'm talking about is pretty much where the Bermuda Triangle is, and it's pretty hard to survive inside of it.
Hey, and they say, let me see what else. I had some shit. I had some little notes. I didn't even know what we were talking about, but I had some notes or some.
I think that we need to probably get back to the subject too, but then y'all, you
Yeah.
bring up your notes still.
No,
We
no,
can
no, that's
change over
cool.
to the next subject afterwards, though.
It's the same. It's on the same topic as the. It was about the president being kidnapped.
Oh yeah.
This is what they said. It was called how like what the thing Trump did. It was a definition of it. A sudden, violent, unlawful seizure of power from a government. It's called a what is a coup?
Coup.
A coup. A coup. Yeah, called a
And
coup.
the P silent is a coup.
Yeah, a coup.
That's when you take over a government regime and then you place new leadership into it.
Yeah, so
And
that's
that's
what they saying
literally what
Trump
the
did.
CIA was formed for in the first place.
Yeah, so that's what they saying Trump did to old boy. He did
The most notable one that y'all could probably remember inside of our young history is Libya. Libya's president, what was his name? Gaddafi, Muammar Gaddafi, where they went in there, killed the man, put in a new regime, and not only that, we also did that with Iraq, also in Afghanistan. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
I can't hear you. All right. Okay, yeah, but you had something to say too.
I said I heard they got slavery now. Like the country was thriving, but once they took Gaddafi out, you know, it's like now they got slavery back in the country. Like every poverty's into the country because, like they said, they was poverty free.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he had a lot of allotments. Like when women used to have kids, they get 5,000 more credits or whatever. They have something that's similar to our WIC program, where they give them a certain amount of food. And then he also wanted to create a unified currency for Africa, and he even gave money to Black Americans because he was trying to give us some sort of reparations. I think he paid over $1 million, like 10, 15 million. And the president of the time, when he gave that money to us, actually shut it down. He was like, "No, we ain't taking your money." Like, nigga, it ain't our money. It's our money, not your money, motherfucker. Yeah, very interesting leader. And then but you can also see that happening when you look at what happened with Iraq, Afghanistan. Look at the before and after we overthrew these countries.
Yeah.
Before and after we overthrew these countries, they were bustling, beautiful areas, ancient cities, beautiful mosques, and other structures. The architect inside of them was just beautiful. It's different. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the before and afterwards, you get ISIS. You get what was the other group name? Al Qaeda. You get all these other different groups that we technically, as a country, United States made these places, made these terrorists in a certain sense.
And 7, and like I got a couple episodes ago. Like, remember that's why I was saying, like, when I saw the clip of Vietnam, when I was talking about how beautiful Vietnam was, and I was like, oh, that's what happened when you win against America. Like, yeah, all that good stuff.
Oh yeah. RJ just disconnected. We got Chef Dave back in the building. What's good, Chef? How you doing, man?
What up, Chef?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, nah,
your stuff keep on disconnecting though.
Now my feedback is like I don't know what just happened. Y'all sounding like chipmunks on my side.
Oh,
Alvin and Chipmunk. We can hear you though. You sound decent. Hopefully, you can still hear us a little bit.
Yeah, hold on. I'm finna try to go back out because I can't understand none of y'all saying.
In the meantime, let's try to move on towards the next one. The next topic, the last topic of the night. But got a little video for y'all so that we can ease into it and be talking on a certain subject. This one is a doozy. It's pretty graphic. If you got your kids with you, cover their eyes. They don't want to see this. This is pretty bad. Let me get this up here, man. Shall I wait for RJ?
Yeah.
Let's Wait for RJ real quick, man.
Yeah, so we won't have to do a recap. But like, I feel a lot of stuff you're saying, Seven. But due to America, like it's been some innocent people that's just been boom. They ain't get their day in court. So I'm like I'm not for any injustice, and I'm all for protecting children. But I'm not for slandering nobody without the appropriate proof.
What I would say to you is that the laws that is applied to, first off, a rich person in this country, and even obviously not all white people, but white people, you know what I'm saying, in this country, they get the benefit of the doubt when you look inside this country. But I could bring you to an understanding of Emmett Till when he was convicted of his crime of speaking to a white woman. It wasn't no trial jury inside of that action. It was straight to the point. And we constantly see people of this upper echelon, or these rich people who gets away with murder day after day. Most of the reasons. What's the leading killer in America? Let me ask you that. Right? Do you know that?
Can you read the question?
What's the leading killer in America?
Leading killer in America?
Yeah.
I believe diabetes.
Diabetes is heart disease. The things that kill us inside this country is made accessible by an upper echelon of people, the people who lobby, the people who are able to influence politicians so that they can write things into law. Those are the people who make choices for us as the people. And so now you see a lot of the preservatives inside of our foods, the pesticides inside of our foods, a lot of these things that lead to the things that kill us on a day-to-day basis. When you look at one person being murdered, it's a clear-cut case. You'd be like, all right, well, this person got murdered. What was the reason for it? We're going to give them 20 years. When you have a few people who can kill millions of people at the swipe of a pen, what do you call that? Is it still injustice?
To the victims, yes.
We are the victims. You are the victim.
Like casualties at war, those are victims too. Like we are victims. I'm not disagreeing with nothing you're saying, but I just don't like how the information is being presented. Like I wish they would just take him to court. Like at least make him like he stood in front of grand juries for a full year, 1 year. Like
you can't take him to court. Oh, sorry for cutting you off.
I'm like, and nothing happened. Like, oh, y'all gonna lock him up? Like, what's the point of even putting the charges on him, getting people hyped up like you finna take somebody to jail, like you finna like you really finna serve justice, and then just to do it in a couple of weeks, if something else happens, so we off that.
Yeah.
But I think RJ ready now. Video.
Yeah, yeah, man. Shit, I had to log in on my phone because on the laptop I kept hearing y'all sounding like the chipmunks on here.
Man,
but
your system messed up, man. You gotta upgrade that to the fibers or something. You need to get better Wi-Fi.
Mess it up.
Nah, my shit was it's when I logged out. When I came back in, it started doing it. But I ain't get to hear none of y'all really was talking about. Y'all gotta kind of go back, kind of elaborate.
Oh no, we was talking about some other stuff. We was about to get to the next segment pretty much.
Yeah, I basically just asked him a question about the last topic till you came back.
Oh,
okay.
Did I ever answer your question? Well, maybe I didn't hear your last question.
I think you did.
Okay.
We got
this how y'all sound. This how y'all sound to me.
Somebody out of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit sound fucked up. My bad.
Yeah, that stuff sound crazy.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we about to move on to the next segment real quick, man. Just so we get this out the way. We already hour 19 in. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, show us some love, man. We just out here doing our thing. We glad y'all came and kicked it with us. Even with the technical difficulties, y'all keep on showing love. Leave some comments. Definitely. And in the meantime, let me go ahead, man. We're gonna move to this right here. Okay.
Well, I still can't believe they kidnapped man though.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work right there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy.
Imagine being like 60 years old and getting kidnapped, man.
And then another thing, what nah, man, what if this man don't speak English? You bring him over here, y'all talking all this shit. Cause I heard when they brought him to court or whatever, like the man was also like, man, what I do? I ain't did shit. I'm an innocent man. Like, what the fuck y'all doing? Like, and the judge was like, hey, you be quiet. You just listen. We gonna tell you what the fuck we gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that you realize this is a multi-ethnic country. We have plenty of people that speak every language.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I know, yeah, we got that, but I'm just saying, when I'm talking about the people who rallying his ass up, saying like, "Come on, move, get your ass on her, do this," and he like, "What the fuck is they saying?"
No, that's also another thing. Inside of the military, we have interpreters also. It's people whose whole job is to actually speak other people's languages.
Yeah, that have been some fucked up shit though, man. Like, what's man. What was the next subject we doing?
I'm about to show you. Well, we're about to go into this Minnesota ICE shooting. This Minnesota ICE murder. The big M.
Oh, okay. I heard about that. Yeah. I don't know nothing about it, but I heard about it, but I need to know more about it.
Man, I'm about to just show you these graphics real quick, and then you can tell me what you think about it. All right, here it is right here.
That's what disclaimer.
No! Shame! Oh my God! What the fuck?
Dramatic video purportedly shows
Run that back.
No! Shame! Oh my God!
Wait, so hold up. So before we actually hear the news, then actually converse about it. Right here, it looked like she's trying to pull off the dude that's in front of her vehicle. She pulled back. They're reaching the side of her car. Do anybody know about this situation so far? Have anybody looked it up yet?
Nah, this is news to me.
Yeah, not yet. I heard that they mayor or somebody was talking about it.
Yeah, he was against it.
Yeah, he definitely was against it. So, but I didn't know what happened, but I just know I heard they mayor talking about the incident. You know what I'm saying? So, RIP to the victim, but I don't really know too much about it, but I was hearing about it. So I'm glad we can discuss it right now.
Okay, we'll continue then. Learn a little bit about it together.
Dramatic video purportedly shows the moment an ICE agent fatally opened fire on a woman in Minneapolis, who DHS says attempted to barrel her SUV into the path of an officer. As multiple angles of the incident have emerged and gone viral across the internet, users are left divided on whether or not the agent's actions were reckless or in self-defense. In the footage, ICE officers order the driver out of the vehicle after she blocked the path of their truck. But as one of the agents attempts to open the door, she quickly throws the car into reverse before trying to speed forward in the direction of another agent in her path. After the vehicle narrowly misses the agent, he fires 3 shots before the car crashes into a white sedan parked nearby on the side of the street. Hundreds of protesters have gathered at the scene, which the city of Minneapolis has identified as the intersection of East 34th Street and Portland Avenue.
This is ridiculous. You don't protect people.
In the wake of the viral incident, Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem described the officers' actions as defensive and called the incident an act of domestic terrorism during a press conference.
I know this ain't the right time for a joke, but her makeup is domestic terrorism. But let me go ahead. Sorry about that.
Yo.
It was an act of domestic
Yeah,
terrorism. What happened was our ICE officers were out.
What'd you say, bro?
I definitely wouldn't call it domestic. I definitely wouldn't call it terrorism. But can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
All right. But yeah, so in that case, I had a partner who died in like a similar situation like that. You know what I'm saying? He was being what you call it? They was I guess you would call it a traffic stop. Stop for a traffic stop or whatever. And like when he stopped, it was like he kind of pulled off on him, since I guess the officer had to be in front of him because he was shooting up the front windshield. So it was like a similar situation. So in that case, I don't know the rules or the law about if somebody do that, if can you use deadly force, or do you just try to get the fuck out the way?
I feel like that person was going. The police officer fired it to the back of the vehicle. So therefore, anytime somebody's back is they're not. That's my opinion.
See, the only thing with that, it was like they in the vehicle, so therefore, it's like they had multiple agents around the vehicle, so therefore they can use the excuse or to say they was in danger, or she could have trying to hit them, because once you bagging up, it's like you putting I'm not taking a side, and just like I say, I don't know to use lethal force like that is the option. You know, is one of the options, I guess, but I think as a humane person, sometimes you have to, you can't. I don't think they should just react off of. I think they just acting off their title. Like they. I feel like a lot of them feel like they have the law behind them. They have that backup. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like sometimes they don't think before they act when they do things. So with the law backing them up, and I guess the system backing them up, that's why they react and do things like that. Versus if they was just treated like a regular citizen who did something like that, and it's gonna be punishment and consequences behind it, they'll think differently. But I think since they have that power of the law backing them up,
they don't have the law backing them
like that all the time.
Can you hear us? Can you hear me?
Even though it could be justifiable for them on their behalf,
can you hear me, right?
But it's a mind frame thing. I think it's like it's a mind thing. So I think they mind frame be like, shit, law gonna back me up. I can do what I want to do. I was for
right now
try to get me. They broke all the laws to get me so I can shoot their head. And I think they be acting off of that.
50.
Go ahead.
Now 7 was trying to say something.
Oh, I ain't hear you. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
Can you hear me?
I don't think he can hear you.
Oh yeah.
He can't hear me on my end. Tell him to go ahead, because I can't hear him neither. Then if he was saying something,
no, I can hear him. I can hear him.
He heard
you.
So the point, can hear him.
The point of what he said.
I can't. I can't hear you, 7. My bad, bro. I sure can't hear you. I'm about to try to jump back out and jump back in one more time.
Okay. Well, we'll wait for it for a quick second. Then. How about that? We ain't in no rush. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Thank you guys for coming in today. Because he was in there explaining, man. Once you get out and come back, man, I gotta let you know you was there explaining, bro. You was saying the same thing 16 times. They on their side. It's like, no, they not, nigga. It's a completely different jurisdiction. They actually have to follow the rules of engagement, just like the military. It's the what's the name? Homeland Security and the police department are two different things. It's not the same thing. It's not at all. that's why they're getting treated the way that they're getting treated, because they definitely did not follow the rules of engagement. Rules of engagement states that you are only able to to address a certain level of violence with a certain level of violence. If we hand to hand, then that means I can go to a knife. If you had a knife, I can go to a gun. Not only that, those things don't apply to U.S. citizens. If you're in the military, you're not just able to go out and just start killing American citizens. It don't make sense. And the police, they're more about, they're able to do whatever is within their own code of conduct inside of their specific police, you get what I'm trying to say, jurisdiction or so. They got their own like codes, and inside of that situation, they would still have to prove that it was a reason for them to even kill this woman, which the police probably would be able to get away with this murder. The ICE, they're not going to be able to get away with it. I would assume so.
Also,
it makes the state look like a police state. Go ahead, brother.
Now I said so they got harsher punishments and consequences for their actions.
Because they're a militant group.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
I was a little clarity.
Yes, sir.
So,
that is.
Like, that person was not a threat in my POV. Like if they chased them with the car, okay, now you're in danger. Now it's a high pursuit, and I don't know if they got the rights to high pursuit, to high speed, because even police don't even have that rights to high speed, but they still chase people through our neighborhood. But like I don't like the extreme results he went to. Like, he could have shot the tire or anything.
No, that could cause even more danger. Usually when you shoot at somebody, you're supposed to aim center mass. That's where you have to aim. That's unfortunate, but it's true.
We don't want, but like when the military started using deadly force on the citizens, like we gone too far. Like, this ain't the America that Martin Luther King dreamed of.
The part that you just missed out on, RJ, where I was trying to interject into what you was actually saying, was that the ICE agency is not the same as the police agency. They're two different entities. ICE is ran by Homeland Security. It's a militant act. It's an actual militant group, and the way that they engage in situations still have to fall within the rules of engagement. And it's not supposed to be applied on U.S. citizens. Their agency is dealing with illegal immigrants. So the question really comes in, where it would be some nuance inside of this, is, were they trying to find out if she was a citizen of the United States of America? What escalated it to that point? What some of the things that was said? Do they actually have body cameras, or where they actually be where we can see some more, get more insight of the situation? But realistically, killing an American citizen, that's why their governor is saying they need to get out the state, and the governor has the power to get them out the state also. But now I think that he is going to be held accountable, most likely, especially with this much anger, especially coming from the top of the governor of the state.
Okay, yeah, because like I was saying, man, because that's why I say I don't know what type of legal force they can use against people.
Right.
But I do know, like I say, for like, and then that's another thing. Okay, and then if you didn't know she was legal or illegal, like Rat kind of said, shoot the tires out or something. Regardless if you gonna crash into something, she was gonna crash into something when y'all killed her. She still crashed into something. So therefore, let's get some answers. Let's shoot the tire out, her ass crash. We're gonna pull her up out of here and get some answers. But like I say, when you have certain type of power on your side like that, it's like you feel like you protected. So I don't feel like I have no consequences if I want to choose to murder this person, or I'm gonna say murder, but it probably ain't murder. It could be what you just call it, kill, I guess, because it's gonna supposed to be in self-defense. If I want to act in self-defense, then take the person's life or whatever. They so comfortable with that, you know what I'm saying? Versus
They not. We haven't had or have we had any cases this year of ICE killing people?
not even ICE. I'm just talking about people like enforcement officers, special units like this.
Different sectors. They not similar. They all
No,
different. That's like
I'm talking about people who protected by the government.
these are people that's protected by the government. They would be like, I was in the military. Let's say that I was inside of Afghanistan, and then I just walked down the street. I saw a little kid. He threw a rock at me, and I just emptied the clip on him. I would be in prison.
Listen,
in Afghanistan, I'll be in prison.
But listen, Seven, you talking about somebody? You talking about somebody threw a rock at you, right? But I'm in the same sense. You talking about somebody just pulled off in a car. You know,
no. I'm just trying to give you a scenario to show you that there's certain rules of engagement for different sectors. They're not like the police. They don't have.
No. I'm saying, I'm just saying the police because, like, a lot of people can identify with the police because they know police got special privileges. You know what I'm saying, and they gonna be backed by the government. So I'm talking about the mindset of people who can carry guns. Let's say, versus outside of
you are people who can carry guns.
No, I'm saying I'm as a under a corporation, a business, an entity like that. You know what I'm saying? A union or some shit.
Like a security guard, like if a security guard.
And I just gonna say, and that's what I'm gonna bring up. A security guard will be the lesser of the archies, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes even security guards take that shit too far. But I'm saying police officers, military, ISIS, FBI, CIA, whatever agency or whatever you trying to name.
ICE. I can't let you go out like that.
I said ISIS. Well, I said ISIS. Oh yeah. Right on. Appreciate that, brother.
Hey.
But ICE, you know what I'm saying? Just like groups like that, they feel like they have a certain type of umbrella of protection. So therefore, their mind frame and mindset won't be on the same thing as a regular civilian who can carry a gun. You know
but what I'm trying to tell you is that's a lie though, because
it's not, bro. Because hold on 1 second. I think
you're speaking from a point of not understanding. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm saying I just think because like regular civilians, we'll think more before we act, unless we think we can get away with some shit. You know what I'm saying? We really ain't gonna try to kill somebody and still stick around and be like, it's cool. Like they'll kill somebody on some shit and still be around, think it's cool when it's unjustifiable, right? Versus a person who kills somebody knowing, like, I killed this man, like I know I murdered this man, he ain't really do nothing, I get locked up. They gonna ready to flee the scene. You know what I'm saying? So
but what I'm trying to say is that this is what you're not getting. You're conflating things that are not like systems. I was in the military. At the duty station my last duty station, there was a sex ring where they was actually prostituting women. Everybody got arrested. There was a drug trafficking ring. Everybody got arrested. There was a shooting. These are military personnel.
But no.
Got arrested.
But no, see,
what I'm trying to say is that hear me out. If we were out walking the streets, we would still have this from the military perspective. We would still have to follow the rules of engagement. Same with Homeland Security. They have to follow the rules of engagement.
Yeah, so
I'm not saying
they don't have that.
They not. I'm saying what if, because they always think they following rules of engagement. That's my whole thing. When you think, yes, they do. Yes, they do. That's why they do the things they do. And still, like I say,
you talk about the police. That's the difference.
Whoever, no, I'm saying whoever, whatever. Nah, bro. Because I guess you just don't understand me. I ain't explaining it right to you.
Let me add
in the terms you can understand it.
Let me add a comment. What I hate about the situation is we just saw y'all can handle a way more delicate situation with 0 casualties, because that's what was reported, 0 casualties. Like if y'all can go to a whole nother country and kidnap this man with without no casualties and have him back there before anybody even know. By the time everybody know, he's already in captive. So y'all should be able to apprehend this lady on the street.
Yeah.
Like it's y'all should have some protocol. Like when he was talking to the lady when she was complying, where was his backup blocking her in? Like they could have did anything. Like they went straight to shooting. That's my issue with it.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's actually true.
Right, and that's my
they use the rules of engagement. They use the rules of engagement for this foreigner. They didn't use the rules of engagement for American citizens.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Right, and that's my thing, and that's why I say they feel like they can do that and it be justified. That's why they do it, because that's why I say with a citizen, you do some shit like that, you gonna leave the scene. These dudes ain't leave nowhere. They ain't run to go nowhere and hide.
You got to give us an example of that, because that's not true.
What I'm saying. That's my example is.
Say one thing, because like what Ryan just said kind of triggered me, because like you remember the Rittenhouse kid, the white kid, the 17-year-old that went in, like that struck a chord with me, man, because like I'm still mad about that. Like I really wanted to engage in acts of use the rules of engagement on him. Like that was wrong, man. They didn't lock the parents up. Then they gonna make the law that they locking parents up for mass shootings after the fact they let that man walk. Like that was the slap in the face right there. Like I just never could get over that. I'm sorry. That what RJ said, it really triggered me. Like, I'm my bad. I know it ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but like that's one thing I can't get out of my mind.
I think that if Ron was using it inside of that stance, I wouldn't have as much pushback on him. Like if he was saying that certain people gets away with stuff like this, you know what I'm saying, on a day-to-day basis. I know that you could say that the agency of the police does this on a day-to-day basis. I haven't really looked into it to make the claim that ICE does it, but with Kyle Rittenhouse, that was what's the name? It didn't make sense, because if you actually look into the case, he was talking about going out there. He actually had a friend go and help him buy a gun. He had it all planned out. With this specific case, though, let's take it back to where we're at right now. You can't put the jacket of the way that the police is treated inside of America, and then this is a current event where ICE is walking the streets. This is not something that happened, you know what I'm saying, 10, 15 years ago, where we have it in sight to like, dang, every time ICE step on the street, they doing stuff like this. So far, this is the only time I've seen something like this actually happen. I think somebody else got shot with a tear gas cannon or something like that by ICE, maybe. Not sure exactly, but I don't think you have any evidence of them actually doing that, and you don't have any evidence that people inside the military get partial treatment from the police systems, because that's not true. That's just not.
Are you saying
just like everybody else?
You said right now, it's just like really like the first time this is actually happening, so we should just let it play out.
Yeah. Why not? Why not? Yeah. You're right. Okay,
but now, right with that, because earlier I was talking about DT. I was like they got to prove it in court and all this, that, and the third. You know, with our earlier debate. So like, I want him to go. I want him to stand trial, and not military. Like I don't know if I would prefer military trial or just like standard trial.
Yeah. I don't think I was saying, man. I ain't saying that they the same. All the entities the same. I'm saying people do things when they feel like they have a backing. You know what I'm saying? And so therefore, I feel like they felt like they can use their deadly force because they feel like they ICE type thing. You know,
I get what you're trying to say. Let me see if I can what's that up for you.
Yeah, because we gonna see it
what
start
you're talking about sounds like an experiment that was ran where they actually gave random people. They did an experiment where they had a bunch of random people. They put them inside of a facility. They gave some people like authoritarian position over a lower class of people, and then when the people who had the authority, they was able to like use the zapper whenever they didn't like how the other people was performing or whatever they was asking them questions and stuff, and they just kept on using the zapper. Eventually, they just didn't really care if the question was right or wrong. They were just zapping these people for no reason. So I think you talk about from a portion of authority, these people abuse authority and think that they can get away with it, and still, I think that's still even a slippery slope. Because I don't think there's enough evidence.
I think we finna start. I think that was the start of it. This is like a little taste of it right there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. But like Rack said, let's go ahead. We'll watch a little bit more of the video, and then let's see what's happening inside here. See if they give us any other good information.
You don't protect people.
In the wake of the viral incident, Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem described the officers' actions as defensive and called the incident an act of domestic terrorism during a press conference.
It was an act of domestic terrorism. What happened was our ICE officers were out in an enforcement action. They got stuck in the snow because of the adverse weather that is in Minneapolis. They were attempting to push out their vehicle, and a woman attacked them and those surrounding them and attempted to run them over and ram them with her vehicle. An officer of ours acted quickly and defensively shot to protect himself and the people around him. And my understanding is that she was hit and is deceased.
Democratic Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry, however, furiously denounced this narrative in a passionate press conference of his own.
They are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense. Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is bullshit. And I have a message for ICE. To ICE, get the out of Minneapolis.
DHS Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs Tricia McLaughlin said in a statement, "This is an evolving situation, and we will give the public more information as soon as it becomes available."
Can you pause it for a second? All right, that's the end of the
No,
video. What do you think? Do you think it will be a scenario where the police stand with the people and they really like fight to get like not literally like gunfight or anything, but like just really like stand opposed to the to ICE and advocate them out the city?
No. So, but this is something. So, not the police. The police, they just there for the paycheck. They really don't get any training. They don't really care for real. Like, I can see a scenario to where if martial law was on the American streets, you would have a lot of people that was in the military that'll probably go back to their hometowns, protect their people, protect their families, stuff like that would happen. But you wouldn't see that with just the police. You would most likely see people quitting their jobs.
Why I can't hear 7?
You remember Ferguson? Ferguson happened inside of our city. And during Ferguson, we were standing across from, it was brothers inside of the police that was there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I digress. Go ahead.
RJ was saying he can't hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear nothing you saying.
Oh, man. Yeah. You can hear me though, right?
Yeah, I hear you, but it's gonna be awkward. Like, hey, middleman. Like, you hear me, RJ?
Yeah, I hear you.
Like, y'all trying to get me the
I
middle.
heard the whole question. See, I don't know. The sound went out soon. When you was like pause the video 7, like it's at the end. Then it was like I couldn't hear him no more.
Yeah, good. You're right. We're about to go ahead. So we're just gonna call that as a sign. So we're just gonna go ahead and shut this thing down. You know what I'm saying? We got a decent show. It was a good running.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah, man.
Title, you know, real good insight on what's going on, like in the world events. Like, it was just a crazy start to the year, crazy end to the year, crazy start to the year. Well, to the calendar. No, I really don't say year.
Yeah, to the calendar. All right, so yeah, you already hip about the real New Year. Yeah, you already hip on that.
But you know,
but can you hear me now, RJ?
Yeah, I got you now.
Man, my fault, man. This has been a crazy show, man. I need to come to St. Louis and fix your equipment, bro. I'm not even good with tech, but I need to do something with that shit, man.
Nah, man, I'm talking about. I think soon as you did the video or some shit, soon as you pause the video, it's like you muted yourself out because I heard everything. He was like, hold on, pause the video. You was like, dang, it's at the end. And then like when you pause it, it was like I kept hearing rack, but then when you start talking, it was like I ain't hear you no more.
Okay. Yeah, we are pretty much at the wind down right now, so we'll put some music on, you know what I'm saying, and just talk out this last little bit. Hey, Rack, did you have any other questions that you wanted to ask me, man?
Nah, man. Just like let's try to lighten it up. Like, you know, first episode of the year of the count. You know, good to be back. You know, we only going up.
Yeah, what is this lo-fi that he usually putting on? Yeah, hold up. I'm trying to figure out which one do Tyler usually be putting on. I think it's Daydreaming. That's the one. I like that one better. The other one's kind of a little off, but go ahead, brother. My bad.
I think we had a different songs for the night.
You wanted a different song for the night?
Yeah, man, we gotta play the what you call, man. We gotta start playing the from the what you call. I said the what you call beat. It was something like the one you seen.
We're gonna keep this one on for right now, and then the next show, man, we can chop it up before the show starts, and then see which one you gotta like to go on the outro with. But then, did you have any other questions for me though about that other stuff?
No. Can you repeat that?
Do you have any other questions for me about that other stuff? Cause I don't know if I answered your question properly. The last one you had for me.
Any information, you know, I'm always willing to receive information. I don't care what it's about. Like I feel like you ain't living if you ain't learning. Like it's always something to be learned.
So yeah, and inside the questions you asked me last time, I think the easiest way for me to explain it is, in the military, you know how outside the military, you got people Democratic and Republican. You got people who believe in this and believe in that. Some people believe that, so whoever starts up something like martial law inside of our country, you will have a group of people who like, that's a good reason to do martial law. You're going to have people who say, that's not a good reason. And it's going to be like that where people going to take up their arms and they're going to help out where they see fit. There's going to be a civil war in a certain sense, allegedly. I wouldn't say that we should have a civil. I don't know. I don't really care what y'all do. Have a civil war.
And the word of Bill said, go get your gun.
And the word of Jesus, if you don't have a sword, sell your robes and go buy one. And that's a gun today.
I know that. My partner told me that.
Yeah. He said, take that shirt on your back, sell that, and go get you one.
Yeah,
nah, man. But y'all had anything else y'all want to end off on before we kick the show off?
Nah, okay. We just let's end it on about what we feel like we learned today about what we talked about. Did anybody feel like what we get from tonight's show? From the do we feel like that man got kidnapped from Venezuela? Do we feel like he got kidnapped? Do we feel like he was like what we feel like? What's y'all thoughts about that?
That man he was kidnapped, abducted, removed against his will, all the terms. That's what happened to him. He is it. He is the definition in front of the world. Like that's a different type of humiliation. Like to be humiliated like that in front of the world. Like, you know, people get mad, they lose a fight on, and they get posted on Instagram. You know, for that thing. Oh yeah, man.
Me, what I think about it is that. So I usually like to teach to the youngins that we are inside of a post-colonial world. That just proved that we aren't even in a post-colonial world no more. This is a re-colonial world, or what's the name? The colonial system. You got America taking Venezuela. The world we live in is pretty messed up. You know what I'm saying? But then I can't say I didn't expect this to happen. I'm almost certain that I said this to you guys inside of an earlier video that this was not exactly this situation, but something similar was going to happen.
Yeah, I remember your page, but I don't remember kidnapping a dictator on your page.
Not that exactly. I was talking about what's the name? The start of World War III is likely to happen in these next coming years, though. We might be there. That's it. It's pretty close.
I don't know. People.
What about you, RJ? Oh,
Yeah,
my bad.
Nah, yeah, I feel like it was fucked up. Just because they told us, like, in our faces, like, that he did a illegal, you know what I'm saying, arrest or whatever you want to call it. It was like, damn, like, you do shit like that? You know what I'm saying? No consequences. So it's gonna be an interesting year, man. 2026 is gonna be interesting, man. It started off like this. It's gonna be real interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all might get drafted to go to war.
Hey, you might get drafted. You got experience. You got experience.
I already did my time.
They want experience. They want experienced people. They gonna change the law, man. It's Trump we under. Not
you can't change that law. I was like, I already gave y'all 8 to the gate. I'm done. No more.
They go. Hey, Trump said differently. We want experienced motherfuckers. So
yeah. And if I do get drafted, put me in America. I'll hold the fort down, bro. Don't put me out there. I'm no help to you in the country.
Boy, they gonna send you to a Pacific island that nobody heard of. They gonna send you to find King Kong or some shit.
You say you thought you ain't know what Venezuela was at. You definitely ain't gonna know what he was at. He said
they gonna put me right there. Or
I don't think they're gonna send you to Venezuela because you're gonna be somewhere else in the world. They're gonna send niggas all over the place.
Real quick.
But yeah, man. And then what else we touch bases on? So therefore, it's like,
I don't Minnesota.
Yeah, the Minnesota thing. But to end it with the president thing, I don't know, man. Trump, I guess if he did something wrong, man, his time gonna come. You know what I'm saying? But we shall see. It's gonna be an interesting year. I'm telling you, 2026 for that. All right, then okay. So the Minnesota ICE doing some things that I don't approve of. You know what I'm saying? Of how it went down to handling that whole situation. Of I don't know if they were just checking to see was this girl a legal or illegal immigrant or whatever. So therefore, and lost her life. And then,
what the senator said was that their car was stuck. The senator said their car was stuck and they was just trying to move their car out the road. She was probably just trying to go around.
See, yeah,
and like my thing is, like they got the ballers in the military school. Like, are y'all gonna try one of y'all own fairly? Like, cause like something has to be done about this. Like, we can't. Like, I agree with the mayor. Like, if y'all ain't protecting the people, what are y'all doing? Like the first law, you know, is preserve life.
Yeah.
On that note, would you add more? Okay, I'm about to just go on here and salute.
I was just agreeing with Rat. That's all. Go ahead, close this out.
I agree with both of y'all. I ain't have nothing, anything to add to that, man. It's a very messed up situation on all ends. 2026 started off in a crazy way, and hey, y'all keep on coming back so we can actually keep on unraveling the bullshit that's going to be happening in the future of 2026. The 2026 is going to be nuclear. Let me say that.
I
don't want to put that on there. Knock on some wood.
Hey, I didn't say it's going to be a bomb. I'm just saying the word nuclear has more than one meaning. I'm just saying it's going to be big. It's going to be a big year.
It is, because you see that Pittsburgh going to the Super Bowl, baby. We going to the bowl.
And nobody care about Pittsburgh.
Hey, hopefully I see Seattle in there, but Pittsburgh going to the bowl, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And before you go to sleep, podcast just gonna go up and up and up and up and up this year. You know, so I'm ready for all that. I'm excited. I hope we can get upgrade a little bit.
Listen, about too long. The fans starting to leave before we are. Hey man, we trying to get out of here too. This nigga holding us hostage. Leave a like and subscribe if you want this nigga to be quiet.
Yeah, do that.
stuck around this long. You are the realest. I love and appreciate you, man. It's good to be back. Great pod with you fellas, man. Can't wait for the next one.
For sure, for sure. All right, man. I guess that's it, man. This RJ 50, man.
This is
representing the Steelers.
Rack Rado Gretzky from the North.
For sure, for sure. We'll holler at y'all next week, same time. Like and subscribe.
Don't
Let's
forget
go.
to salute.